I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches my YouTube channel. And if you don't think a Savannah monitor will play tug of war, you're wrong. Because they will. And they're actually really good at it. There we go. So if you guys like my videos, ooh, he's strong. Please go ahead and leave a like. That helps grow my channel. Also, please comment on my videos. I love interacting with you guys. It's a lot of fun, and I get to answer questions and see that you guys care. And if you're not a member of the family, you can go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It helps me grow the channel even more. And I've listened to you guys, and I do have a Patreon down below. Oh, alligator death roll. So please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, bell icon. Okay, guys, I have to show you something really, really important here. And you can kind of see what's already going on. And we'll get you a view from the front too. So here is Ahsoka's cage, my orange boa's cage, and I named her Ahsoka from Star Wars, right? Because she's kind of orange, got the patterns. So what's going on here? Kind of a morning disaster, to be honest. This is something you wake up to and you're just like, whoa, what's going on? And I got to be a little far away because she is feisty this morning, and I'll explain why. But let's take a second and let's look at the tank. What do we see? Well, I think you'll cut off right away that there is a partially digested rat there. That's right, we have a rat. That rat was not here yesterday night, and that rat was fed 3 days ago. So she has thrown that up. Why? And we're going to go into that, and we're going to go into what else we see. So what else do we see? Well, below the rat, we see a large amount of stool. But right to the side right here, we see another large amount of stool, okay? So we got a rat, partially digested rat, and we've got stool. But wait, what's in the corner? Shed. So this snake has literally gone through the trifecta and is super agitated right now, ready to strike, as you can see, fired up. I could probably get her to strike at the side of the glass if I just move my hand around it. Yeah, look at that. Because I can't even get in there, and I'm just moving my hand along the outside. I can't even get in there and clean these things yet. I have to get her out, and I have to put her in a soak. So, what's happening? What caused this? Oh, man. So, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, she ate. 2 days ago, there was a large amount of urate in her tank, which I removed. And again, urate can happen after they eat a large meal. She is fired up. I got to be really careful because she's already lunged a few times. So urate can happen when they've eaten. They're making room. Same thing with the stool. But all in one night, we got a massive amount of stool, the shed, and the rat. So she's not feeling good because of what she did here. And she's really defensive. So she must have been in shed, and I missed it. Because they don't shed overnight. But I handled her. I looked at her. I never saw her eyes get blue. I never saw her colors dull. And when I fed her 3 days ago, she was hungry. She was searching her tank for the rat because I thaw my rats. I let them sit out. I opened her tank. I put the rat in. She went right for it right away. So it's not that she wasn't hungry. But so what happened? When they shed, this is the exact reason why you shouldn't handle a snake, you know, for a few days after you feed them. When she shed, she, you know, they move around, right, guys? They're getting the skin off. They're crawling, which also a lot of the times causes them to poop, as you see. Well, she's got that in her stomach, and she's contorting, and she's shedding, and she's, you know, scratching up, and she's bending, and that just forced that rat to come right back up, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, see that strike right there? I put my hand here to just see. She didn't hit the glass. She just struck towards it. So that's really unfortunate. It's kind of the, you know, a perfect storm happened here. I don't think there's anything health-wise, and we still got another, you know, 4 or 5 days before she, more than that, but we got about 6, 7 days before she eats again, so it's okay. Now, I need to get her out of here. Normally, in a case like this, you really wouldn't want to mess with the snake. You got to let it relax, but I can't leave that rat in the water bowl. That's infection, that's, you know, territory, smell, bugs. I can't leave this amount of stool, and she may have some stuck shed on her from the shedding process. So it looks like it's pretty good. It looks like it came off in 2 huge pieces and I don't see anything. But I'm going to go ahead and attempt to get her out without being bit. I'm probably going to put a glove on to distract on one side and then scoop her. Once I get her out, she should be fine. Put her in some water and then clean up the tank. And then hopefully we'll come back after all this is cleaned up so I can show you she's doing okay. Okay guys, I've went ahead, I got her out. No biting. She's not happy. Hissing. Wide mouth. And I gotta stay kind of away because she's looking at my hand that's holding the camera. Look at that mouth. She's letting me know she's pissed. And there is stuck shed still on her. So we definitely gotta take care of that shed. Now normally I'd be using 2 hands to control her right now, but because I want to get her on the camera, it's very dangerous. Now, what's gonna happen the worst if she were to bite me? Maybe a little bit of blood. But no venom or anything like that, so we're all right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay back. Stay back. Put her at a full outstretched arm. So yeah, almost the whole bottom and the front has gotten stuck. So I've already prepared the bath. We're going to put her in, and then we're going to clean the tank. Alright, here's the habitat. It's all nice and set up. Water bowl came out, completely disinfected, filled with fresh water. New substrate is in. Cleaned up, put in. Cleaned up the glass, so we can go get her and we can put her back in. Now, look at after a nice warm bath and all the stuck shed removed, she's not a psycho anymore. Isn't that nice? Look at her. She's calmed down, she's moving around, I can put both hands in front of her. She was just in a bad mood. She was just in a bad mood, and you know, sometimes when you guys, when we as humans feel sick, you know, we don't want to deal with anyone. Even if we're going someplace where we know we're just going to get better, we just don't want to deal with it. Can you get away from the camera? But, yeah, she was just in a little bit of a bad mood. But now she's nice and perfect and moving around, and she's happy to be held again. And it's all good, so she's going to go home in her clean home, and we're going to move on. There we go. She's all set. She's all nice and happy. Just got all the stuff for her new tank. Well, for a lot of people's new tanks. So they're going to get nice and upgraded. And she's going to get a nice big enclosure where she doesn't always need to try to escape from. 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot. Which will be nice for her for right now. So that's good, guys. I think what we have here is we have the, you know, a happy ending to a story where there's a couple things. You know, you always want to monitor your snake. But you also, when you see these things, you don't want to panic. And just because she was acting upset and grumpy and, you know, really letting me know by hissing and striking that she didn't feel well and she just wasn't in a mood to play games, that doesn't mean you have an aggressive snake. That doesn't mean you have a snake that's trying to eat you or a snake that hates you. You know, look, I put my hand in now. She's not striking. She's not following my hand. I'm just petting her. She just didn't feel good, and now she feels fine, and that's the important thing, right? She just needed to get cleaned up. That's all. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you know, there was a good amount of education here for you guys. Take care. Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.